It's that time of the week. It's time to play Top That Trade with Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Uckman, an options trading pro, ready to go a few rounds in the ring. Here we go, guys, with round number one, 20K day. Can the Dow rocket rally run get to 20,000 by January 1st? And what blue chip stocks are still buys?
Well, obviously anything can happen, and we're only 500 points away. It went from 18,000 to 19,000 in 2 weeks. So it's been quite a rocket rally run, like you said, up 12% on the year. Who would have thought, when we were back in February, when these markets were down on their lows?
You would have. You were bullish.
Well,
we were both
bullish.
We were both looking for a comeback. But, this kind of, I think the question is, who would have thought that we would have this incredible Donald Trump rally? And that's the biggest debate. There's absolutely no doubt that the majority of this, we moved more since Donald Trump was elected president than we did during the previous 6 months. So this is a market that is exploding.
What about the last 8 years?
The 8 years, we've come back from record lows,
okay,
and we had the worst start to a stock market in history, so we've had quite a rebound. And
it's been
a lot of that has been exaggerated
by
There are 5
stocks that are not profitable, not in the green here in 2016. In the Dow, Coca-Cola, Disney, Home Depot, Nike, and Pfizer. The stock I like for upside potential is Intel.
Really?
Intel is stalled out, but I'm looking for that to have about a 10% move. And make a breakout above this 34 to 36.
We were talking about Coca-Cola last week. We believe that is a great stock. It is undervalued.
Right.
But there's some other good ones here too. But I want to talk about what this market looks like. It looks like this market is going to have a breakout runaway. It's not over yet, folks. I think that we can still see a parabolic move on this market till the end of the year.
I'm going to be the voice of reason and caution here.
Okay.
We have a perception of certainty with probably the most uncertain president-elect that we've ever had in history. So
I think we have a better idea of what Trump was going to do than what Obama was going to do. We had hope and change with Obama. We have corporate tax cuts with Mr. Trump.
We'll see. We'll see. The honeymoon. It's a honeymoon right now, my friend.
What's wrong?
We'll see how we can execute this plan.
This is an Abba-dabba honeymoon, and I don't feel comfortable when you put my arm on my shoulder when you're saying honeymoon. There's
Next
something
question.
not right about that. I don't know.
Let's move on to round number two very quickly. Google Gas Pass. Google will have its power needs filled by renewable energy starting next year. At these levels, which one is likely to lose steam? Will it be crude or Google?
I actually think crude is going to take off as opposed to Google. Google's had an incredible run, but I think they're both poised to pull up.
So your answer is both?
My answer is both, but I think crude's going to outperform over the next 3 months. It's going to outperform Google percentage-wise.
Okay, my target on crude is 62. It traded between 42 and 52 for 6 months.
Right.
So 62 is a 20% move. You are correct, sir. I'm looking for about a 10% move in Google. Google's been trading sideways here recently between 740 and 780. So that target's moved to 820. Not quite the percentage move, but the way to play Google is to play the Qs. The Qs are finally breaking out. And when you look at the Qs, that is comprised of Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Apple, and Google. So they make up about 40% of the Qs. So that's a better way to play the Qs than Google, than play Google than Google itself.
Sounds good.
Round number three, Holiday Rock. Nordstrom is sold out of an $85 stone. Is the shoe selection stock an unpolished gem?
Yeah, I don't understand. What is the rock for?
Well, I know people are returning them because they don't have instruction sheets. What do I do with this thing when I get it? No. This is rock. You used to get a lot of. You're like Charlie Brown. You used to get rocks in your Halloween bag. So this is good.
Yeah, Angie, Nordstrom's known for shoes, not rocks. But I was looking at some of these retail stocks.
Yeah.
Nordstrom's up 22%. Macy's up 23% year to date.
Yeah.
So they're at their highs right now. Retail is really a challenge.
Wrong. Let me tell you something. Any company that can sell rocks for $80 and sell out, that stock is going to rock. Let me tell you, Nordstrom is going to break out. We're trading around 60 a share. I think this thing could go to 80 a share. I'm telling you, this is genius. And
Depends on how many shoes you buy yourself for Christmas.
Well, just as long as
do you like the heels? or the boots this year? What do you like best?
Well, probably with all the snow we're going to get, probably the heels.
All right, XRT is the retail ETF. Looking at
Yeah.
that, has been trading between 38 and 48.
There
So
you
right
go.
now, we're right at the top of that level. So that
Come on.
target's 58. More upside if you look at the whole basket
Yeah.
of the ETF to play retail.
Yeah.
The stock I like,
Yeah.
Costco. Costco's actually down 5%. I think that's going to make a comeback. It's had some concerns about its same-store sales, but
Well, you know,
and
I'll tell you,
traffic.
Nordstrom's gone through some difficult times. This is a stock that's really been under a lot of pressure. It looks like they're turning it around.
Oh, totally come back.
And if you can sell rocks,
So what you're saying
and
is
sell out,
it's the
come
results.
on.
If you can sit, good point. If
That's
you-
what I'm saying. If you can sell rocks, you can sell anything. Anyway, they're actually going to have a sale on snowballs next week that they're going to be selling in Alaska. So make sure you order early.
Well
The
done.
holidays are
Let's
coming.
move on to your bonus round question for today, my fashionistas. The question is regarding Lululemon. Lululemon rallied on better than expected earnings, but now one analyst is saying it's time to sell that stock based on what concern about apparel.
I think they're worried about the holiday cookies because everybody, after they eat them and try those
But
pants
that's
on,
the
they
whole
want to
point.
send them back.
No, that's the whole point of those pants, that they
Right.
have a very slimming effect.
Oh.
They make you look svelte.
Well, then I'm going to
Not
say
you,
the
but
main reason.
the big you, not necessarily
Okay,
you.
all
I
right,
mean
got
the
you,
larger
I got
you.
I understand now. So this is what you're wearing. I got it. Okay, so I would say the reason is why?
I have no idea.
I'm going to say the reason is because they're not cool.
I'm at a loss for words, which never happened.
The answer is the concern is about the rise of sales of denim.
Of what? Denim?
Denim.
Denim,
is back.
jeans. They're
Come on.
back.
Elvis
wearing
Presley,
it.
There you
Denim is
go.
back.
I'm wearing
A
it.
style setter.
I'm fashion forward.
This guy is fashion forward. He's been in denim since I know him.
Let's move forward with this show. Business First AM continues right after this.